Hey everybody, what's up? This is your host Six. Um, just want to follow up and punctuate the last episode involving the election, electoral votes, and the stuff that's surrounding Trump. And I just want to attach something to it. Now, though this is not 110% ironclad, if you follow what I'm saying, this would make sense and it would explain a lot of things. So, of course, people want to know why Trump and Putin have this serious bromance going on. And, of course, he'll deny it and say the media is fake and everything that's being said by them is false. And if it's not anything fitting his agenda, you're either fired or you're a liar. So, we're watching it as we speak, so we see how that go. But anyway, I came across some information and I just thought that I'd share it with you, and you do the math on it when I'm done, and I'll just leave it at that. So, in case nobody hasn't been connecting the dots, Putin owns the largest oil company in Russia. He made a $500 billion deal with the CEO of ExxonMobil, and Obama put sanctions in place which stopped that deal. Now, then Russians hacked into the government in order to get Trump elected. Now, it seems kind of funny when you hear it. Rabbit hole gets a little deeper. When the CIA told Congress this about the hacking in September, James Comey was also in that meeting. Mitch McConnell refused to tell the American people, blackmailing Obama, saying he would frame it as playing partisan politics during the election. Smart move. Comey released the infamous non-information letter. Mitch McConnell's wife was picked for Trump's cabinet. The CEO of Exxon is now the Secretary of State. Now, you wonder why our president has been so quick to dismiss the media and the CIA's findings? Well, it gets a little better. Here are some facts, and I'll let you decide after what you think makes sense. Now, Trump owes Blackstone and Bayrock Group about $560 million. One of the largest debts and primary reasons why he won't release his tax returns. Blackstone is owned wholly by Russian billionaires who owe their position to Putin and have made billions from their work with the Russian government. Now, other companies that have owed or borrowed from Blackstone have claimed that owing money to them is like owing money to the Russian mob. And while you owe them, you are on the hook for any favors they may want from you. Now, the Russian economy is badly faltering under the weight of its overdependence on raw materials, which, as you know, have plummeted in the last 2 years, leaving the Russian economy scrambling to pay its debts. Now, Russia has definitely a dog in this fight when it comes to our election to ensure per barrel oil prices are above $65. Right now, they're currently hovering around $50. Now, Russia can't affordably get an 80%, they can't affordably get at 80% of its oil reserves and reduce its per barrel cost to compete with America at 45 or Saudi Arabia at 39. And with Iranian sanctions being lifted, Russia will find another inexpensive competitor, increasing production and pushing Russia further down the list of suppliers. Now, as for Iranian sanctions, the 6 countries lifting them, allowing Iran to finally collect on the billions it's owed for pumping oil but not being paid for it. These billions Iran can only get if the Iranian nuclear deal is signed. Now, Trump spoke of ending these deals, which would cause oil sales sanctions to be reimposed. Now, that would make Russian oil more competitive. Now, Rex Tillerson, Trump's pick for Secretary of State, is head of ExxonMobil, which is in possession of patented technology that can help Putin extract 45% more oil, added significant cost savings to Russia, helping Putin put money in the Russian coffers, which helps reconstitute its military and finally afford to mass produce the new and improved systems that it had invented before the Russian economy had slowed down so much. Now, Putin cannot get access to these new cost savings technologies or outside oil field development money due to U.S. sanctions on Russia because of its involvement in the Ukrainian civil war. Now, look for Trump to end sanctions on Russia and back out of the Iranian nuclear deal to help Russia rebuild its economy, strengthen Putin, and make Tillerson and Trump richer than ever, thus allowing Trump to satisfy his creditors at Blackstone. Now, with Trump's fabricated hatred toward NATO and the UN, the Russian military reconstituted. The threat to the Baltic states is real. Russia retaking their access to the Baltic Sea from Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and threatening the shipping of millions of cubic feet of natural gas to lower Europe from Scandinavia, allowing Russia to make a good case for its oil and gas being piped into Eastern Europe. And there you have it, everybody. So, there's a reason why Trump is where he is. And there's a reason why Trump is doing what he's doing. Alright? And even though he has a lot of people out there following him religiously, blindly, and don't care, one cannot simply just ignore this information because it makes too much sense. So, I'm going to leave y'all to it. I would sit back and holler for a few more minutes, but, you know, I got more digging to do. So in any case, you'll be catching Freelance on the next episode. I'm glad to have a little bit of your time and take with this information and do as you will. But this makes too much sense to look away from. So anyway, y'all have a good one. 6 out.